awesome mistake. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Aurora World Velociraptor plushie. This is technically my first Dromaeosaur plushie since I got this before my Pyroraptor plushie, but this is not a Velociraptor. This is a T-Rex, and I'll explain why. Alright, what I'm putting on the screen is what a Velociraptor should look like. And this is what Aurora World made. This very fat, short-faced, sparsely feathered looking abomination. The only Velociraptor attribute it has is the sickle hook, and even then, it looks extremely weird. Alright then, how this is a T-Rex. Number 1, it's very fat and robust. T-Rexes are very large animals, and were probably very fat and robust. Velociraptors were small animals, and due to some fossil evidence, they were probably skinnier. Second, the short, robust snout. The Velociraptor had a longer, thin snout, while T-Rex had a fatter, robust snout. Number 3, the inaccurate feathering. I do like how they try to put feathers on this Velociraptor, but they decided, feathers are boring, dinosaurs don't have feathers, so let's put a little bit for the kids. Why did you do this to me, Aurora World? And this is not even correct types of feathers that Velociraptor had. They didn't have downy feathers. They had contour feathers, the same type of feathers that most birds have, unlike Tyrannosaurids, which most likely did have downy feathers. And the final part of it, the very short arms. For some reason, they didn't give it wings, instead giving him these, like, armpit fluff. I don't even know what it's called. Instead, they made it have very short arms. And they're actually not pronated. They're actually in the correct hand position, which is sort of nice. I customized the hands so it looks like it has 2 fingers, because this is a T-Rex, not a Velociraptor. Just like the Boley Ornithomimus, which looks nothing like an Ornithomimus, I called this one the Dromaeosaurus, so that's why I'm calling this one the Aurora World T-Rex. Alright, on to some positives. This has a pretty accurate design for a T-Rex. It's robust, mostly scaly, and has sparse feathering, though no feathering on the tail though, which kinda sucks. It's also pretty squishy, as you can see in the face, the skin is squishy, the stomach here is pretty squishy, and the tail is squishy. Everything about it is squishy. She can also stand perfectly fine, even though this is just sitting, not standing. If you want her to stand, she has to stand like this, and she can't really do that by herself. Oh no, she fell! I don't hate this plushie. I actually find this plushie pretty cute, just that I hate the fact that she was called something that she really wasn't. She also has some stripes, though it is kind of fading, so I might redraw them. The eye has a really nice pattern, as you can see here, if I can focus on the camera. It has a really nice pattern in the eyes. Oh, they follow you. The coloration is pretty similar to a watermelon, with red and green. That's why I called her Melon. One weird part is that the tail kind of just sticks up like this, instead of just facing horizontally with the rest of the body. This is probably so it can make her stand. Alright, then the mouth doesn't have any weird fleshy cheeks, and it doesn't have a tongue, and it's just this pink color. It also has the teeth. The teeth are actually iron-on, 2 pieces of iron-on felt glued together. Eventually the glue will split, and the teeth will, like, come apart, which kinda sucks. At least the teeth are still intact. Here it is compared to my other 2 Aurora World T-Rex plushies, Jane and Gary. Here it is compared to the Jurassic World Dominion Pyroraptor plushie, the only good-looking Dromaeosaur plushie. And here she is with the Wild Republic T-Rex plushie. As you can tell, I've customized it. Okay, so Aurora World did eventually fix their mistake by making their Deinonychus plushie, but then literally like a few years after made this terrible Velociraptor plushie, which is even worse than the one I'm having right now. But still, this one is decent. It's a terrible Velociraptor plushie, but it's a good looking T-Rex plushie. Alright then, bye bye, hope you enjoyed.